Hello guys and welcome back to episode 5 of Minecraft. I'm not officially from at the moment, that's what I want to talk about. I know there's a thing up there, but that's it. But I'm not officially from at the moment because I want to talk about this first. As you can see, we're in our main base area at the moment, as I like to call it. Down here, you can see the bottom. So yeah, we're in our domey area, I'm just going to call it something. And yeah, so what I've been doing some AFK fishing. I've got a really good fishing rod now. Law free, I'm breaking through, looking for C3 mending. And I think I'm not going to put it in there. What I'm actually going to do is put it in here, so I remember it's in there. Yeah, so this is what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm just going to go over what I've done. So basically, I got that fishing rod. I enchanted it up while away from, well, off camera essentially. I want to just get the hot water house. Whilst away off camera, and then I got all this stuff. So what I've got now, I've got books made of arthropods. Just going to go over them. You can read on your own time. And I'm just going to put it from here. So as you can see, a silk touch one, which is very good. That noise annoys me. No, I pressed that pedal. There, I've got loads of saddles. As you can see, bows. You can see the enchantments as to go over them. If you're really interested, just pause it when I get to one. And as you can see, what I'm getting. And I've got an awful lot of stuff, as well as fish, which is another use of a farm. So that's what I've all got there. And what I did, I've put Feather 44 on these boots. I don't know, I put Aqua Affinity on as well. So you may argue as Frost Walker, but I can still get in water. It's not that I can't do that. Because say for example, I'm just going to get to the sea. Say for example, I want to go in. You may think, oh, it's just going to frost over for you. And yes, it does. I'm here, for example. But look, what I could do, I could just jump in, and now I'm underwater, no problems. So that's basically how it works. So it's quite a universal enchantment. All I need to do is just jump a bit more. It only works when you're running. It doesn't work when you're jumping with it, because then it just doesn't register you. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. And yeah, I've also just been doing some AFK. I've got better things. I've got some armor lying around somewhere which has got protection 4 and breaking 3 on to take over when I've done this. And one last thing to know, I said I was going to do some AFK. Look there, protection 4 on both, which is really good armor. But one last thing I said I was going to do, a mining session. I did do mining about possibly about an hour in total. I'm not too sure, but I want you to guess in about 40 to 60 minutes how much I would have got. I've done a comment section, and now I'm going to show you what I've got. So in this chest is what I got, and I got a lot of stuff. I got this iron, not so good. I didn't find any iron for a long time. Coal wise, that's a lot. Redstone a lot, a load of coal, bit of lapis, but most importantly, if you look how many diamonds I got from that one mining session, this was with a fortune pickaxe, 50. But yeah, I'm just going to move it all back into that chest now. That was just to show you how much I got. And I'm honestly amazed how did I get that many diamonds? But yeah, I don't need to go in that chest, it needs to go in this one. And this is all filled up, so I'm actually just going to put all my corner stuff in there. And diamonds, I've got a lot of it now. A lot of these diamonds. How many diamonds does one person need is my question. Answer, a lot. Because they're good to have diamonds. So yeah, I've got an awful lot of iron now, which is good, because iron's a really useful resource to have. I'm not going to bother cutting these into blocks. And I've got even more to get melted down, which is quite good. I'm actually going to reorganise these chests. And yeah, anyway, what I'm going to do, I don't need to do this on camera, it's just going to get boring if I keep on doing this on camera. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a cut and get all this done, and then I'm going to explain what I actually want to do this episode, because I've got a really good plan for it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut, and then I'll be back when that's happened. See you then. Okay guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be building a storage system this episode. Well, not necessarily doing it all, but I'm going to get my room done at least, and possibly get a good start on it. I'll be in this area, so what I'm thinking of doing was building a bridge over to here. Then there's a nice entrance area, then it'll start off in here. And what I've been doing, to find it, I've bought an efficiency 5 diamond shovel. There's this one, but this one's better, so I'll use that and put that in there for a bit. Axe is still not very good, and yeah, so now what I've got a sharpness 4, I need to make out sharpness 5 one day, but sharpness efficiency 5 pickaxe is only really a tree muncher to call it, which I want to upgrade eventually or get a new one off. But I thought I had loads of diamonds, I don't really think one diamond's going to set me back much, so I might as well have a try, which is what I've done. So now I've got this brilliant new pickaxe, which is going to absolutely tear through all this stuff, and I can just shove all that junk back in there. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing that, and yeah, I'm going to get out the big area first of it. I'm going to end up with an awful lot. Oh, where did I put all this? This is a problem. This is why I need a storage system, you see. But anyway, I'm going to dig through a massive, great big area, then come back to you then, and I'll do some chest placement with you and walk you through my idea. But once again, as I said, just really clear out this whole great big area, and I'll be back when that's done, so see you then. Yeah, I've just dug out of a hole, and I'm just getting some wood. I'm going to show you what it's like in a minute, but I'm just up here, and look at this. Yeah, this looks so good. Look at it, 87 blocks, look, there's the river. It is really nice. I like where I am because I'm on an island, but this is really nice. I don't know why. And yeah, I wonder if there's any jungle temples around here, but this is really, really nice. I just love it. It's really, really good. Yeah. I was going to mine down a couple of trees, and yeah, then I'll show you what I've actually been able to do in the last few minutes while I've been digging away the hole. See that? Okay, so I'm about to do some chests, and I've got a lot of them, and I've dug out this area. So if you look here, I got 5 stacks of jungle wood, got that much left, and I've made quite a few tripwires, which is quite costing me iron supply, but not too. They got a stack of trapped, a stack of normal chests, and extra ones to go on. And I'm explaining through what I'm going to do in a minute. I've got an awful lot more of this. I'm just going to draw in here. And I've dug out this massive, great big area to put it all in. Quite large, I must say. But hey, it needs to be done. I'm just going to put all my wood and stuff in there. Apart from this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be doing a different type of sorting system made by Tango Tech, which is basically stores multiple items into one chest in this area. And I'm going to be starting it, I think of a backwards, I'm going to go down to layer 3 and see where we get to. But I'm going to make a general for all the fun, but I want to be starting here, ish, and getting out some blocks. What happens is there's 4 blocks behind, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over here you've got your chests. So over here what I'm going to do is have so they're trapped, so they need to go like that. And then I'm alternating with normal chests, apart from they're not trapped. So then trapped chests on top, like so, and alternating with normal chests. And I need to do this up 6 times. It's also going to a lot of. It's going to still take hoppers, but also if this takes less from the other ones. So how many have I gone up? I've got up 4. So yeah, but, I went up 4. So you get the point. Then there's going to be there. There's going to be more. So then there's going to be that gap. Then I'm going to do more like that. And then there's going to be another 3 block gap. And then I'm going to do and that should fit in nicely. And that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, and then what I'm going to have is the same on the other side. So if you go across here, what you need to do, we need to go across 4 from the edge. So 3, 4. Then over here, chest. Like that, and then in the middle, as you can see, we should have a. That's my maths has gone wrong. But yeah, anyway, you have a gap over here. I think I might have not dug out enough on one side. But yeah, you have a gap over here, and then you go up there and into number 3, where you should. And then there'll be another place to have a couple of chests there, and either side of a 2-floor corridor. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work on this, build the outline, and then obviously I'm gonna do oak wood, make it as size it needs to be, put it in the right place. Then I'll be back. So see you then. Okay guys, so I placed all this down here, so all the chests are in obviously. But over here what I'm going to do is have a 2x3 up there. But yeah, this is what I've got placed in. So I've got them all over here, and then I'm going to have a bit more of an entrance area over here, which will probably have something else in. But yeah, as you can see, quite a nice wide corridor. I'm going to work on getting out of place because they're quite expensive, but I need to decide what's going in each chest. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be quite out there. So here, I'm actually just going to reserve for a whole load of cobblestone because yeah, that's what you can do with your chest. You know what? This one I'm actually going to reserve for underside things. It's a bit more of a section of things. But this whole row, really, I'm going to reserve for cobblestone things because I get an awful lot of cobblestone, honestly, and stone-related things. Because when digging, you get a lot of that. Over here, going to do dirt, gravel, and sand because I've got a bit of sand to put in there. And then over here, pod and clays when I get them in the bottom too. And then hostile mob drops, passing mob drops, and then whatever, and then I'm just going to put valuables in. But anyway, I'm going to try and start organising the chests, see what goes well, and come back to you when I've got some progress on about when everything is in the chest, hopefully. So then we can start working on whether we want to actually make a storage system look good, as in make it functional, or whether you want to do aesthetics. I'm possibly in the mood for a bit of functionality today, so I might be back to look forward to. But anyway, yeah, I'll get on with that. It's looking quite cool over there. That'll be a new area, and yes, I'll be back when that's done. See you then. Right, I have spent ages on this. If you look at if you pointed to look up the episode length, I would not be surprised if I spent 3 hours doing this, because I have spent an awful lot of time. I've probably spent an hour now, a couple of hours. I have spent a heck of a long time sorting out all these items. Because it's been quite a mammoth task. You never think how much it's going to be. I've got all my right gear back, haven't I? Because, oh, baby zombie. Don't attack me, please. I'm not in the mood right now. Yes, it's been a mammoth task, really, of just putting all these things in the right place. And, yeah, I think I'm finally at the end of it now. But, yeah, it's also about having to find all the item frames that I managed to find all in the end. I just know what goes into each chest. So I decided I'm not going to sort these ones here. These are going to be for kind of enchanted books, singular items. Like there might be, I will go to do one which would have a saddle in. Yeah. Pretty good. I'm just shot one down. That always seems to happen. Yeah, I can explain why that is. It's just that the bow shoots it off when I'm not able to reach it. And dual wielding does that. But yes, this is what I've done. I've done all that. So over here, basically I'm having cobblestone in all of those. And this one I'm having cobblestone related blocks, like mossy. Then granite, and for these I actually wanted to use a nice looking granite, because that just doesn't match, and that's annoying me. I'm being a little bit just with this. But yeah, then you got the 3 different new types of blocks, just a stone, and then 2 more cobblestone, because I'm probably going to get an awful lot of cobblestone, and there's a zombie there. Hello. So I could probably go and pick up my chest plate and wear this gold thing, but it does look kind of quite cool. Anyway, maybe I'll enchant my gold thing and wear it well. Anyway, over here I've got sandstone slabs, and can you don't attack me please, it's very rude of you. Come on. Why are you so hard to attack, baby zombies? Come on. Let's be easy. I feel like it's very annoying me baby zombies in this update, really do. But you just can't get them. Yeah, anyway, we're going to go as a zombie pigman out there for some reason. Let's go and shoot him off before he attacks me. Never neutral. Now he's going to want me, but look, over my bow, I can just go and get you before you come to me. Oh, okay, let's just do melee. I'm rubbish with a bow. There we are. That's him done. Yeah, but over there, right on this side, got some things, and I got glass, saplings, and all this stuff. Stairs, normal wood blocks, planks, then foodstuffs, fish, mob drops, and just rotten plastic. I'm probably going to get a lot of that because of what I do with that. I've probably even got some more to put right now. Told you. There we are. Why have I dropped my sword? I'm not sure anymore. Right, and over here just going to be tools. Not got anything in there yet, but there will be, actually. You know what, I haven't put my hoe on yet. No, I didn't do the hoe. Let's put the hoe on underneath here, then I've got it all... dear me, I'm not doing very well with this, am I? Yeah, there you are. That's all I'm done, and there's another item frame which just popped off there. This is taking forever. What are you doing for shield as well, somewhere? But yeah, then over here I've got quartz, nether drops, valuables in here. Oh yeah, dirt was as a placeholder for the diamonds, which will come eventually. But I'm actually, what I'm going to do is just going to replace some lapis, just because I want it all to be in order. Here it will be a second redstone just for now. It will maybe turn into wool if I get that. So I think that's one of the things I haven't sorted or whatever. That's kind of a placeholder chest for now. It's just sort of redstone dust into as well as in here. Then I've got flint in here and gravel. Then I've got name tags, basically junk. Here I've got bone meal, and yeah, that's it. So that's what I managed to sort. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to craft a couple of things I need to do with backward system, because I'm going to make a start on it this episode. Hello guys, so you may wonder where am I? What's meant to be going all stuff? Yeah, but I realised I think I need a sticky piston. So mine is make a rudimentary slime form, just one floor. They'll spawn, come over here, and I can just go boom, 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 and hit them and kill, just to get a few bits of slime. And at a later date, I'll come down and dig it all out. But I want to put in the comment section, guess what I've done? Because I built this slime form, but just guess what I've done with it? Yeah, I built it in the wrong chunk. Brilliant. So this bit's fine. But what I've done, I need to build it going from 208 downwards. So I need to build it here, in this chunk, not in that chunk. So now what I've done, I've got a nice clean empty room, which I'll have to do something with. And then cleaned it out with the wrong chunk. So what I'm actually going to do, because I do need this, I'm going to double check the tutorial to make sure it really is a sticky piston. If I really need one, I'm going to dig out that room. And this room I'll use for something. I possibly, when the slime chunk comes down, I might use it. I don't really know what I'll use it for, but I'll probably put something in here. I'll just bear in mind I have got an empty room somewhere. Maybe as an entrance room to the slime farm or something. Maybe as a viewing area. So there's a big viewing area out here. I don't know what I'm going to do, but honestly, how did I manage? How I went meticulously, looked along for where it was, double checked to make sure on different things. Gonna use a slam trunk find a bit cheaty, I know, but I knew there was one round here, and I'll just find it more for myself. If you don't like it, you don't just live with it, really. I'm gonna be blunt about it. And yeah, so I'm basically being an idiot, really, and it's my own fault. I don't know why I did that. Look, there's an ocean thing out here. That's not going to be a good way out, is it? Right. Okay, so I dug all this out. I went AFK in there and built this little thing down here for it all to fall into from there. And I've got 2 slime balls. So that's basically me happy and me done with. And that's all I need. It can't be enough to make a sticky piston. If I need any more, I'll make sure I do that and get the things I need. I'm just going to dig out of here now. Yeah, I'm just going to dig out of this whole place here. And yeah, I'll come back to it at a later date and maybe do some more AFKing here on other points. But for now, yeah, I'm just fine with doing what it's currently doing. I'm just going to make my way out of here, go back, craft up all the stuff I know I need. This is water under here. Probably not the best way down, is it? But hey, I'll just cover that back up like that. Yeah, but anyway, I'm going to get back on now. I'll show you what I've got so far, because I might as well when I'm here. And yeah, so I don't know how long this video is going to go on for. I'm kind of determined to finish it this episode, which may mean you get a slightly longer one than usual. But yeah, anyway, so what I've got over here is I've got a chest, and inside the chest are the things I currently got. So a heck of a lot of hoppers, still got some left though. Slime balls will be needed. Next I'm going to have to craft up some pistons, some comparators, and then that'll be finished with this. And then I'll be come back to you and talk about getting it all done. So see you then. Okay guys, I'm getting to work now. I've got all my stuff I'm going to need. I think I probably got a bit too much, but I've got all the things I think we're going to need in here. More might come at a later date, so I'm just going to shove some stuff in there. I might also get some more vegetables. But what I've done, I've dug out the area I need to do to make this first unit. I don't know how far I'll get this episode. I really want to get it all finished. I appreciate, we're probably around about 20 minutes into the episode. I appreciate doing that. It's probably a little bit ambitious, but I'm going to make it a bit of a longer episode today. So, yeah. You know anyway how much longer I'm working this for, but I'm going to try and get it all done this episode. And yeah, so this is a 5x7 area, and this is going to be where all the items go in. To say I want that to be sorted while going there, and then that light can get a lever on it, and that will turn it on or off, but I'll come back later today. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on this, build down the timing section, get a little bit done, where I'll explain what's going on when that has got a bit of a further way on. So I'll see you then. Okay guys, I've been working for a good few minutes now, and I've got the back of it set up. So basically, as you can see here, this is the input chest. This locks the hoppers so nothing can come out, essentially. And back here, you've got the item elevators going up the side and the hoppers facing into the chests. So if you look up our item elevator, it'll just get elevated up this thing and drop down through the hoppers and into the chests where they need to be sorted into. If what's going to go down there, but I'm going to make another cut, probably come back when my whole other section's complete, and then I'll run you over it because I want to get some progress done. So I'll see you when that's happened. See you then. I've done quite a bit of a bottom part now, so I've got other things. So basically, I've got the clock, which makes it so the dispenser's flyer, make that, and what you've got down here. So basically, you've got loads of clock things. I don't fully understand, but here I know that can stop clicking noise. Like if you press that, look, that doesn't flash. I mean, there will be no clicking of the dispenser of things going up because of the clock working. So that's how that works, and if you take that off, obviously they'll start clicking again, meaning that because that's powering that means that it's permanently on and not able to flash. And remember, it's saying no signal through there, so there's nothing interacting with it in that way. Over here you've got a comparator clock. Basically what this does is just timing how long it takes for the system to run for after an item has gone through. So basically it gets a put around the whole system, and depending on how large it is, you need to have more items in. It says use 1 stack for every 3 sorted systems. I got 4, so I thought let's just play it on the safe side and do 1.5 stacks. So basically got half a stack of sandstone, half a stack of cobble in there, and then I've already got a piston thing over there which powers which one is doing which. Okay guys, so I've done this first section, and yeah, so I've just finished building it, and I'm going to explain firstly how it goes through, but I'm going to do a bit of a test as well. So I want to test whether it works. So I'm going to take this granite here and want to make that fill up extra stack. I want all this to fill up to make double sorting, and also andesite just to do a bit of extra. And let's just do something which doesn't get sorted in it, like chicken in. So all this goes in. Let's put in this and that and see what happens. I'm also going to explain to you what the system is for the next minute while it sorts all this. So what this does is down there is all the time, this is simple as I've explained. But over here, what it does is quite clever really. As in, it tries to put it in a chest. As in, it gets the hopper It stays in my hopper long enough for the micro to say, well, I can't move down, can I move into that chest? And then it will say yes or no. And then 4 ticks later, long enough for it to work that out, it lets it move down to the next hopper. What I mean by that is these torches here, look, as we flick on and off, will lock out those hoppers. Essentially, so it goes into the hopper and they alternate which one's locked or not, whether that was locked or what's going on. And basically, they're staying there long enough for it to realise, can I get it in or can I not? And then it moves down again, which is how you can have multiple items sorted in one thing. And it's really quite an easy system to use. Next, I will extend it onto this one block down here. But before doing that is I have got hoppers, but I'm really quite low on my iron supply. And I thought, you know what, I've been working on this project all episode. I want to break it up a little bit. I thought I saw something there, no I didn't. And what I'm going to do is just to break it up a little bit, I'm going to do a bit of a mining session, 20 minutes I think, down in the cave. Okay guys, so I'm back from my mining session, and yeah, this is the third time I actually tried to do this, because it keeps going wrong, and I'm changing my plans a bit. But yeah, so anyway, what I've got, I'm ready for it. I took 30 minutes over it. We had 14 free pickaxe, and first 15 minutes went about strip mining, and the last 15 on a cave system, which was very lucrative. So guess what I've got? Yes, I've got that much. Let's take it in. Yeah. So 7 stacks of redstone, 6.5 stacks of coal, 29 diamonds. Forget about extra bit of iron. I just got 1 stack of 61, 12 gold, and a stack of 23 of lapis. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to smelt up the iron, build some hoppers, and get on with a one more thing here. And my pickaxe does need repairing at some point, so I might just put it on my back shelf for a bit until I can bother to do that, as in I don't have an anvil on me. But yeah, I'll just do that in between this episode and next episode, and explain what I've got over. Like I do in each one. I do some fishing AFK again, explain what I've done in between episodes. And I like that format at the moment. Anyway, I'm just going to get this done, then I'll be back. See you then. Okay guys, so I've done some enchanting, and I haven't actually done this on camera because I did record it, and then I did some extra work. The sound of 50%, it just didn't seem right, so I'm going to do this again. And basically what I did is I actually never got anything enchanting. I'm a bit of an idiot and used the anvil to repair that pickaxe and rename it. I'll explain about what I renamed it to in a minute, instead of actually enchanting something, because if you don't know, you need 30 levels to enchant. I had 34. I don't see why I couldn't have just used the enchantment table, got all the enchantments I needed to, then used the anvil to use the rest of my levels. I just not really thinking it through, because it's a bit stupid really. But yeah, so what I did is I combined this, made it go back up to normal, and got hold of the gatherer's excavator, which is kind of excavates thing and gathers thing as well, and just mending it up, because eventually I'm going to try and get mending of it forever. And this diamond axe, I did have another one. I'm not enchanted it yet, but look here, efficiency 4, when I can get it, so I will get enchanted up. And one last little bit of progress I made in between the cuts is I built this little room over here. So what I did, obviously over here you got sort of a storage system if I want to. What can I put away? Just to show you, let's put away some cobble, some of this polished andesite, and anything else go back here? No, there's not. So yeah, anyway, let's go. But over here, what I've got a little room into here, and this will nicely tie in with the building I'm going to do. Just be at the end. This bottom bit over here, this lip, I'll get rid of. So it's flush of the wall. But I'm just putting that in now, there for the start. And I've got a really nice building planned up, which will nicely fit in this area, and quite large. And I'm hoping it'll look good, but I think it will. What I might actually do is just make a copy of this world and build it on the world to see what it'll look like. But I'm expecting it to be quite good, and my aim is actually with it to have multiple floors. If you look over here, this goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On top of those stairs, there can be another floor, because they're 5 blocks apart. So what I'm thinking is, if you just put another one there, I can put a second floor. And anyway, I don't know. I know what I'm doing. And in here, basically, there's some jungle board on the side, which I quite like the look of actually. I think it really complements it. And these stairs here, it's also quite like, as well as black stained glass, which I love on the roof, and sandstone. But yeah, I mean, I just kind of make it taper off. But anyway, I'm not too sure about that, but it works in some ways. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.